Hello, my name's Ken Wu. I'm a freelance human rights advocate, and I was born in the Territory 62 years ago, and I'm very interested in state government for the Northern Territory, and I feel that there are at least two issues you should consider. The first one is the judiciary, the appointment of judges in the Supreme Court and Magistrates Court. I would like you to consider, like in some states in America where a certain number of positions are open to you to vote for. This will ensure public confidence in some members of the court at least, and then they are accountable to you. And what we could have is, under the Constitution, if they're re-elected for 3 terms of 5 years, that they'll be given a permanent seat on the court. Now, as you know from reading the newspaper, some judges make some quite controversial statements about people's rights, and these have upset people about, like, for example, people with disabilities or their rights under human rights conventions. So by having these sort of people on that are elected, we can ensure that there is at least a voice who will reflect what we want them to decide the law on. The other thing I would like is on human rights, is that the Constitution has a section stating that once the Australian government signs a Convention on Human Rights and then ratifies it in Parliament, that it automatically comes into law. This is what the European courts usually adopt. They don't worry about whether an act's passed or not by the states or any other government. That's what happens. So what I would like to see is that being enshrined, and then that would ensure then we don't have the problem. What currently happens is where the High Court states that even if they pass an act and they only just refer to the Convention by name, that it's not acceptable unless every article is incorporated as a specific section of the Act. So that overcomes that problem and makes sure we can get the benefits of the rights. Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.